have heard some of that previous conversation. We've had Rose Grayston, who you'll know as a distinguished housing campaigner, previously of Shelter. We mentioned Polly Neat, also of Shelter. They're singing your praises, Mr. Gove. Are you leading them up the garden path?
I hope not. I want to see more garden paths, as it happens, because we need more homes. We need more homes for people to buy, and we need more homes for people to rent at an affordable level. And that's why we're bringing forward legislation, which I hope will help to unblock some of the obstacles in the planning system to make sure that more homes are built. As your guests were pointing out, if we're going to reach the levels of house building that we need, of course we're going to have to rely on the private sector, on house builders and developers, but we're also going to have more homes for social rent being built as well. And we're bringing forward legislation which is designed to ensure that that happens.
Secretary of State, I want to talk about house building for private purchase and for private rent and other issues in this interview, but I do think we should kick off on social housing. You have made a succession of major speeches on social housing, and you said the need for more social housing, council housing, is an urgent cause whose time has come. It's also politically quite savvy, isn't it? If you put social housing, the building of more social housing, at the centre of your levelling up strategy, you can retain or try to retain some of those red wall seats.
Well, I think it's just a matter of social justice overall to ensure that we have a variety of different routes which allow people to have a safe, warm, decent home. Naturally, as a Conservative, I'm in favour of home ownership, but I'm even more in favour of everyone who needs to having a place that they can bring up their family in comfort and in safety. And we're never going to get the numbers of houses being built that this country needs unless we have social housing built alongside the housing that the private sector will deliver. And I know that in the past the view has sometimes been taken that Conservatives are somehow indifferent or even hostile to the principle of social housing. Not at all. It is absolutely the case that we need social housing, not just to get those numbers being built, but also so that people can have security of tenure and they can also pay an affordable rent, which allows them to save for the deposit if they wish to own in due course.